Greetings to the New Testament Writings in Context class here at Lagrange College. This is your instructor, Dr. Larry Asplund, coming by once again here at the end of Lesson 3 and the very beginning of Lesson 4. As you know by now, of course, we have a 2-week process for every lesson, so I wanted to be able to give you a video announcement this evening so that you can get kind of a review of what we're going to be doing together in Lesson 4. The Lesson 4 theme is Pauline Traditions, Part 1, so we'll actually take 2 lessons to explore, all the various writings attributed to the Apostle Paul, and I know you're going to enjoy them immensely. Lesson 4 learning objectives, first of all, to synthesize an understanding of Paul's gospel. Number 2, to reflect creatively on the personal relevance of Paul's writings. And obviously, they're very important to us in Christian faith and the church. And number 3, to communicate that relevance then in a group discussion. So, Lesson 4, Week 1, your reading assignment is from our text by Johnson, the Writings of the New Testament. We'll read chapters 10, 12, and 14. And remember that there is a link enabling you to report your reading at the end of the week. And then write a minimum 500-word reflection essay on this area. Reflect on the life, ministry, and influence of Paul. How was Paul important to the growing Christian community? How is Paul still significant to the church today, and why? And what personal lessons can you take away from your reading about Paul? So kind of a personal interaction here at the beginning, looking at Paul's contribution. A personal interaction with that for you, and a reflection on how important that has been in the church. And then Lesson 4, Week 2, the reading assignment will be from the text of the New Testament. You will be reading the books of Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians. And then you will engage in a discussion. Here's the discussion, a question, the discussion prompt. Paul's theology is best represented in the epistle to the Romans. So choose one verse or passage you consider to be a key to understanding Paul's teaching and explain why it is particularly meaningful to you. As you can imagine, the book of Romans has often been a key when it comes to the development of ideas of theology when it comes to Christianity. And so you'll have your own opportunity just to kind of dip in and explore a little bit and then carry on a great conversation with one another as you do so. Then at the end of Lesson 4, you will have access to a midterm exam. The midterm exam will be a series of 5 short answer essay questions. And it will be really open book, take home, an exam. So think of it really in terms of being just a very deliberate review opportunity for you. I will make the exam document available to you at the beginning of Week 2. So you can literally have it and work on it all week if you want to. So it's not, you're going to personally restate your understanding, show your personal comprehension of what you read in the first 3 weeks from the textbook by Johnson. And so it's not a matter of just kind of copying or quoting or whatever. It's a matter of you being able to kind of interact with what you read and show a level of comprehension. And so that's why it's I'm letting you take a document home and work on it with your textbook open, reflecting on those areas. Just 5 questions. They'll be key from lessons 1 through 3. And again, I will make that document available to you at the end of Week 2 coming up so that you can, at the beginning really of Week 2, so you can have the entire week to work on it if you want. So don't panic. It's going to be pretty obvious, but it will require some, find some quiet time, some thinking time somewhere and be able to put your best effort into it. Don't wait till the last minute or it'll be more frustrating for you than you would want for sure. A couple of other opportunities, of course. I have put some, what I think are interesting resources together for you in a folder in Lesson 4. Also remember that I'm still available to you. I encourage you to once again review the syllabus when it comes to the research project coming at the end of the class. And I am available to you to give you feedback on a possible topic if you wish. So I'm here to serve you and help you along the way. So understanding of the significance of Paul is so very, very important. I oftentimes am impressed by the story of Paul's conversion experience in Acts chapter 9 and how important that was to him, and therefore how important it was to us. And so, I'm not going to take the time to teach it, but it's just an amazing story, and I know one that kind of serves as a background for us when we begin to jump into Paul's writing. So it's going to be a great lesson, a great opportunity to learn together. Once again, I'm here for you, committed to your learning, but also to your success in this class. So never hesitate to let me know how I may serve you. God bless everybody. Just have a great week.